Hi everybody and welcome to my channel, Oracle of the Crows. My name is Melody. This video is for the star sign of Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So Cancers, this is for this week starting today, September 22nd. I almost said November. September 22nd, flowing through to September 28th. All right. So Cancers, before you see 3 stars, 1, 2, and 3. So what I want you to do is I want you to call in your spirit team and I want you to ask them a question that's been laying heavy on your head or laying heavy on your heart. And the first number, 1, 2, or 3, that pops into your head is where your answer lies. So you may only have one number, you may have all 3 of them. It's up to you. All right. So I am going to put the timestamps in the comment section below the video. I'm going to pin it. So after you ask your question and you watch your video, if you may have another question, you can always go to that timestamp and read that message as well. Again, take what resonates, Cancer. So we're going to go ahead and get started with your reading. So this week we are using the runes. We're going to do a spread is what I was trying to say. It's called the runic cross spread. It consists of 6 runes. So we're going to go ahead and start that now. So this first rune, Cancer, represents your past energies. So Cancer, you know, us crabs, I'm a sun and a moon in Cancer. I was born on a new moon. We have a tendency to hide in our shells, okay? Because why? Because we're comfortable in there. So I feel Cancer, you know, in the past, being a Krabby Patty, and I am, just like all you other fellow Cancers out there, we have a tendency to hide our emotions and also hide within our emotions. All right. So this is the past energy. This is how the past energy is affecting you in the present moment. So I want you to think about that as I am pulling this rune for you. So the first rune, it stands for your past energy. So let's go ahead and pull that rune for Cancer. You can see I cannot see in the bag. It's a hand only. So I do not know what I'm pulling. I'll be as surprised as you are. So let's go ahead and pull that rune. Okay, well, we have, this is your first rune. So in the past, right, this is your past energy. We have Wunjo, W-U-N-J-O, coming through in your past energy. So what you are doing is you are trying to comprehend and gain some wisdom and knowledge about how to come into a sense of joy, perhaps at your workplace or with other people. All right. So you are gaining wisdom. You're gaining wisdom about deep and lasting connections and how perhaps they affect your sense of joy, whether it's joy or not, right? So we have P here for people. So I feel like this is all about people in the past. And you're gaining that wisdom over the connections that you've had with people who have came, people who have gone. So that is your past energy. So let's go ahead and pull this next rune is your present energy. So this is where you're sitting at in the present moment, Cancer. This is where you're sitting at in the present moment. Again, you can see I got my whole hand in the bag. I cannot see what I am pulling. I'll be just as surprised as you are, and I have been throughout all the readings. But I can tell you there has been one thing that's been consistent is that first rune. I'm beginning pretty much every reading. You are my 10th reading, and I will say at 5, at least 50% of the readings has had this rune, either the beginning, past energy, or present. So let's go ahead and pull your present energy, Cancer, your present situation. So this is your present situation. So this is AWAZ, EIWAZ. It means things will turn out fine no matter how difficult they are. Obstacles are instruments to test your patience. Hold your anxiety. So in the present moment, Cancer, you're being tested. You're being tested to gain some wisdom about how to find a sense of joy, in deep and lasting affections, perhaps with other people or with people at work, people with love, family, all kinds of people, the people in your circle, right? So you're presently being tested. You're presently being tested to observe something, observe and gain some wisdom, and to see obstacles as just instruments that test you, and to trust that everything is going to turn out exactly as it's meant to. Things are going to be fine, right? Things are going to turn out just fine. So you're being tested in the present moment. You're being tested to trust that everything is going to happen exactly as it's meant to. Things are going to turn out just fine, no matter how difficult you may see them. Okay. So there. And I feel like that is exactly what is happening for you. In the past, you've gained something. What have you gained? A lesson. You've gained a lesson that the wisdom of this lesson has brought you to the present moment to start trusting in your journey, to start trusting that everything will turn out fine. All right. So this is the rune for the rest of the week. So this is the rune that represents the rest of this week. This is a rune that represents the rest of the week for Cancer. Cancer. The rune that represents the rest of the week for Cancer. Okay, this is beautiful because this also goes back to trusting that everything is aligning as it should. And that everything is going to turn out as it should. So the rest of the week is telling you that your decision, right? Your decision in the present moment is to trust that everything is going to be okay, is the right decision. That there is changes coming this week. So I feel for some of you, you could be intuitively feeling it, right? You could be intuitively feeling that there is change upon you. You could be seeing the signs and synchronicities that change is upon you. And that is why in the present moment, in this present situation, and where you're standing at today, is you are trusting it. You are trusting that you know everything is going to be okay. And that is bringing about changes. So your decision to trust the process is the right decision, Cancer. It is the right decision because this week, everything is going to come together exactly as it should. And everything is going to be okay. What a beautiful message. All right, Cancer. So the next rune, it reveals the heart of the problem. So this is revealing the heart of your problem. So it basically tells me, where is your heart at, right? What is happening in that heart space for cancers? And this is a big deal because of how emotional we are. When we get over emotional, we have a tendency to shut down and not allow ourselves to open up, right? So this is the heart of the problem for Cancer this week. Okay, well, apparently they want me to take the one that's stuck in my hand because I did have another one in my fingertips and it slipped out. So the heart of the problem this week is, this is Jera, Jera. The heart of the problem is to trust that everything has its own cycle. So the heart of the issue, or the heart of the problem this week, right? Really, the heart of the problem is trust, right? That's the heart of the problem. Trusting your intuition, trusting that there is a cycle about to complete, and trusting that nothing comes fast. Each thing that happens has its own cycle. So this means, too, that you're in a period of ending this darkness in your life, and you are learning, Cancer, to trust the process. That everything happens in its own time. So they're telling you the heart of the issue is just a trust, right? Stay optimistic. Trust the process and stay optimistic that everything is going to come together as it should, Cancer. So they're telling you to open up your heart, right? Open up your heart to trusting. Open your heart to trusting that everything is going to turn out as it should. Everything has its own cycle. It doesn't just happen overnight. It's a process. So that is the heart of the problem. So the next rune is the challenge. What is challenging Cancers this week? What is challenging Cancers this week? What is challenging Cancers this week? Beautiful. You got it in the right position. So you're being challenged to rise above the remainings of old values. So that is when it comes to losses, right? So you're being challenged to rise above these old values when it comes to things that you lose, right? And sometimes, when we lose something, we get mad, right? Why does this have to happen to me? Why did I have to lose this? Why is everything... Yeah, well, because sometimes the loss, right? Sometimes you lose things and they remove them because greater and grander things will come into alignment for you. So you're being challenged, right? You are being challenged to rise above the remainings of old values of why you lose things or why people walk away from you, right? And to get to the heart of the problem is to just trust that, everything happens for a reason and everything has a cycle, and to keep pushing forward. And basically the heart of the problem is just to trust the process, right? Trust that people and things leave you for a reason. And this will help you to rise above these old values of not trusting, right? These old values of, not trusting that things will not turn out as they should. The old value of, again, it's all about trust for you, Cancer. And that is one thing that we have a hard time doing, is trusting the process. So you're being challenged to rise above that old value of not trusting that things happen, not trusting that, everything comes as it should. So beautiful. So what is the positive outcome? What's the positive results if Cancer overcomes this challenge? What's the positive results overcoming this challenge? What is the positive results for Cancer when they overcome this challenge of just trusting, overcoming these challenges of rising above the old values of loss? Okay, so the positive result is you will make better decisions. You will consider your past experiences before making better decisions in the future. So you will have, a door will be presented to you. Instead of having a thorn in your side and focusing on the losses, you're going to learn how to trust. You're going to learn how to trust that there will be a new door presented to you when the time is right, and that everything is going to happen as it should. So you need to observe. You need to observe, again, that everything has a time and a place, right? And when you overthink, what it does is it blocks you. It's like a thorn in your side. So what you are doing is reconsidering your past energies and how you viewed people and places, right? So that you can gain that wisdom to have a sense of joy and have a sense of trust that everything will happen in its own time, including this door, right? Right now there's a door closed. Why is there a door closed? Well, because it's not meant for you, right? It's not meant for you. So when you lose something or you lose somebody and the divine closes that door to you for you, don't look at it as a thorn in your side. Don't look at it as, okay, it's like that crying over spilled milk. Look at it as, well, it wasn't meant to happen. Right? It wasn't meant to happen. And what will happen is you will shift your energy, and that new door will be presented. So I feel like what you need to do, Cancer, is, again, trust the process. Everything has a cycle. Everything has a season, right? Things change. People and situations that no longer serve you are going to fall away. You're going to lose them, right? So when you look at your situation as, this isn't a wasted opportunity. You didn't waste your time. They were meant to cross your path for a reason. Some are meant to stay, some are meant to go, right? But everything has a reason. So when you learn to trust that process, Cancer, when you learn to trust that process, what you do is you rise above this thorn in your side. You rise above the darkness, and you free yourself from what has haunted you, such as things that have left you, things that no longer serve you, people who have fell away, right? You learn to rise above that and start trusting that everything will turn out okay regardless. All right. So what a beautiful message, Cancer. So let's go ahead and go into your pick a stars. So when I was doing your pick a stars, we had a little bonus message from Cupid, right? Cupid is shooting a bonus message towards you, Cancer. Pendulum, yes or no. So you may have a choice to make, right? Are you going to purge the emotions that have got you chained and bound? Are you going to start trusting, is what I feel, yes or no? So I feel like pendulum there. Turn the camera down. So you have the pendulum coming in. So that may be something you may want to start doing. Doing pendulum readings. Or using your pendulum for something. But the thing is, Cancer, the overall message is yes or no. Are you going to rise up out of this darkness and purge? Or are you going to continue to stay stuck, encased in them emotions? All right. So I'm just going to leave that there. I feel like it's going to be beneficial to all of the stars. So let's go ahead and start with pick a star 1 for Cancer. What is star number 1's answer for Cancer? Wait. Yes. So they're telling you to wait for something. Let's see. Badger, perseverance, dig in and see it through to completion. So I feel like they're wanting you, I feel like they're telling you to wait because I feel like something is being cleared out of your way and something needs to complete. So you really need to dig into them emotions and keep persevering through them emotions and allow these emotions to be purged and see it through to completion is what I see here. Clairsentience. Notice your recurring physical and emotional feelings as they signify divine guidance. So you're definitely being divinely guided to dig in to see why you keep having these reoccurring emotions, both physically and emotionally. And you're being divinely guided to complete something. So you're being pushed to keep persevering, right? Persevering into noticing these emotions. And I feel like that is why we got this card. Yes or no? Are you going to see it through to completion? Are you going to purge, right? Are you going to purge the emotions that's got you encased in the past energy? Right? Are you going to purge it? Are you going to allow the cycle to complete? Are you going to see it through to completion? So let's pull another card. Study and learning. Thank you, angels, for allowing me to see that every day is a learning process. So exactly, you are learning something. You are learning something about yourself, your emotions. You are learning something about them emotions, and that is helping you to gain the wisdom, right? Give that wisdom and see something and what you need to purge so that you can see something to the end and complete it. So you need to complete something. You need to learn some sort of a lesson. And when you learn this lesson, you're able to purge it, right? So I do feel this angel is around you and help to open up your heart. So let's go back here to what's the heart of the problem? To stay optimistic, right? You are learning to stay optimistic and trust your emotions, trust what you're feeling with clairsentience. So you're learning to wait. You are learning patience. And have faith. Stay calm, trust the good in yourself and others, and see the light of the world. So you are learning to stay calm, right? You are learning to stay calm and purge that emotion of hurry, 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 right? You are learning to remain calm and trust that everything has a season, everything has a cycle, and to have faith. So that it may have something to do with the separation from another person. Yeah, but I feel like you two are not in separation. You're actually connected on the 5D level in the dream state. Yeah, you guys are actually, and that's exactly it. You need to have faith. You need to trust, all right, that when the time is right, that you two will come together. But until then, your heart may feel like you're in separation from somebody, but in all actuality, on the 5D level, you're already in union with them. And you need to have faith, right? Have faith and see the light that you two are together on the 5D level, in the 5D realm. Right? There is no separation when it comes to soulmates and the ones you're meant to be with, especially spiritual soulmates. Okay? You're already together. You're already hitched. You're already hooked together through your soul. Your heart may feel like you're in separation and you're tired of waiting, but the thing is you really need to dig in and understand and gain the wisdom why you feel this way. And then you need to trust that. Trust, notice them feelings, notice that, right? Because you two can feel each other. So open up your heart, right? Open up your heart and stay optimistic that this will end and you two will come into union in the 5D or the 3D, because you're already in union in the 5D. All you are doing is to have faith that you two will come together in the 3D. All right, so let's go ahead and move on into star number 2. For star number 2 for Cancers, big happy changes. So there's big happy changes on the way for you this week. Black Panther, follow your passion. So we have a Black Panther coming through, allowing you to follow your passion. See, the kitty is heading right towards them big happy changes. So when you follow your passion and you see the light, right, you know that there's big happy changes on the horizon. So gentleness. Be very gentle with yourself and surround yourself with gentle people, situations, and environments. So again, you need to purge, right? You need to let go of that anticipation, right? You need to trust and follow the passion of your heart, right? Rise up out. Rise, right? Rise up out of, I don't even know where I've seen that at. Right? Rise up out and stay optimistic that everything has its own cycle. And when you do, what you would do is you ignite this gentle passion within you, within your thoughts, right? You learn how to stay more positive, and that brings big happy changes into, oh, look at that, spiritual gifts, Archangel Raziel. So Cancer, you're very gifted, right? Your heart, your emotions play a major part in your gifts. You have the third eye coming through. You also have the yellow. So you need to allow this fire to ignite within your heart space to purify any darkness that you may be having, and stay optimistic in your thoughts. Be gentle with yourself, all right? Because there is big happy changes coming upon you. Mother Mary, love and peace. So let go of the need to be right. Choose peace. Mother healing is possible at this time. So Mother Mary is coming through, helping you to feel at peace so that what you can trust that each thing has its own cycle. You can trust that everything is going to be all right. Trust your intuition. Trust your thoughts, right? Right here. Trust your crown chakra, and feel at peace in your mind, your heart, your body, and your soul. Yeah, engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of a commitment. So you're ascending. This relationship is ascending to a higher level, right? So don't allow this wedge to come into your heart space. Don't allow this wedge to be a third party. Don't allow this wedge to come into your relationship. Don't allow this wedge into your heart. Don't allow yourself to be stuck in this darkness, right? Your heart is in the spotlight, right? So pay attention. Pay attention to your heart. It truly is, too. Look back here. Your heart is in the spotlight. Look. Yes or no? Are you going to allow this wedge to keep your heart broken? Or are you going to feel at peace? Pay attention to your emotions this week, Cancer. Pay attention, because your emotions play a lot. They are a major play in your this week's energy. So make sure that you invite optimism into your heart. Make sure you stay positive and trust that everything will be all right, and that nothing ever comes fast, and with everything has a cycle. So you're definitely at the completing a cycle, and through the completion of this cycle, it's bringing about big happy changes in your life overall, big happy changes in your love life, to where you and your person are going to have a higher level of a commitment of trust and faith and happiness and joy. All right, so let's go ahead and pull star number 3. Star number 3, here you go. Here is your messages. Improving health. So I feel like there could be some healing coming through, or maybe you need to improve your health somehow. Rabbit fertility or creativity is at peak. So you're very fertile this week. You're very fertile. You need to allow some healing energy to come through you so that you can create something new, because you're creative. Your emotions are creating your reality this week. So clear your space, right? Get rid of the clutter. Improve your emotional health. Again, because your emotions, Cancer, are creating your reality this week. So when you stay positive and you trust that everything will be okay, there is where your life improves. Yeah, connect with music. Your angels are inspiring you through music. So, yeah, connect with music. Do some meditation to help clear out your energy, or your favorite kind of music. Get up, dance around, help clear out that sacral chakra. Because I always look at the rabbit as the sacral chakra energy, because the rabbit is very fertile. It makes you very creative. Would you ever hear an old wives' tale? If the rabbit lives or the rabbit dies, foretells whether you're pregnant or not, right? So connect with music to help clear out your clutter within your sacral chakra. Why? Because this will improve your creative abilities. Dance, right? Put on your favorite music. Get up, dance around, move that sacral chakra. And now we have Hilarion, divine healing. Yeah. Honor your sensitivity. Retreat to recharge and heal. Your light can support others. So there we have heart chakra coming through now. So again, your emotions are very, very important this week. Your emotions are creating your reality. So now you have Hilarion coming through, telling you to honor that sensitive energy, honor your emotional health, because you are the light. You are meant to support others. So open up your heart to receive this divine healing through connecting with music. It will help clear out your heart space. It'll help you to stay positive. It'll help improve your emotional health to help you create the life that you want. Calling in your soulmate. So use the power of this divine healing, right? Because you are creating this connection, this light that is drawing in your person. So when you have a healthier emotional body, right? When you have that healthier emotional body, what you do is you create this light, you create this magnetic attraction, and you call in your person. So use prayers, affirmations, and visualization to help bring you together. So you are able to improve your emotional health and your spiritual health when you connect with nature and you move around. This allows you to heal. So again, pendulum, yes or no. Are you going to connect? Are you going to clear? Are you going to allow this healing to flow through you to help improve you? Yeah, because when you do, look what happens. You purge. You purge any emotions that have had you stuck. So you need to let go of perhaps allow some healing to come through to heal some family trauma is what I feel. Inspire in your soul. For Cancers, we're all about our family, right? We're all about our family. So, you could see this soulmate. You could find your soulmate family. This person could be your soulmate family. You're calling it your soulmate family, right? And this soulmate family is going to inspire and ignite the fire in your heart space. It's going to be very healing, very charging to you. So our Hilarion is telling you to retreat and recharge your emotions because you're so sensitive, Cancer, right? You're so super sensitive. So this recharging will allow you to purge. So Spirit is telling you it's time, yes or no. Are you going to improve this? All right, Cancer. So that is your third star. Thank you for watching. Have a blessed week, and I will see you soon.